Remembered for his diplomatic and political career spanning the two post-independence regimes of President Jomo Kenyatta and President Arap Moi, Burudi Nabwera was no doubt one of the most highly educated politicians among those schooled in prestigious British institutions during the colonial times. This week on the Cabinet, we focus on the profile of Burudi Nabwera.
Burudi Nabwera, schooled in prestigious British institutions during colonial times, enlightening him of Western capitalism and Eastern socialism, which came in handy in post-independence Kenya. After Kenya attained independence, President Jomo Kenyatta appointed Nabwera ambassador to the United States. Under President Moi, Nabwera rose from KANU Secretary General to the position of Minister of State in the office of the President. Moi recognized Nabwera's potential from the glimpses Kenyatta had already seen. During the Kenyatta era, Nabwera had been an influential politician as an assistant minister in foreign affairs. In 1979, Nabwera was defeated in his parliamentary bid for the Lurambe North constituency by Joshua Ngati during the first post-Kenyatta general election. When Moi brought in a new team of strong-willed politicians to reorganize KANU, Nabwera was among them as the third Secretary General of the party. Nabwera made every party policy pronouncement and threatened wayward KANU members with disciplinary action or expulsion. Around 1986, Nabwera gained fame overnight, even before he became a minister 2 years later. He sparked fury in KANU when he went on national broadcaster The Voice of Kenya, currently KBC, declaring that the ruling party was going to pardon what became known as Jonjo men who had been expelled from the party. At that time, it was a taboo for any KANU official to contemplate pardoning politicians who had been expelled for their links with Charles Jonjo, who had been expelled from the party and compelled to surrender his life membership certificate. Moi had accused Jonjo of conspiring with a foreign power to topple the government. The president appointed a commission of inquiry headed by Justice Cecil Miller, which eventually absolved Jonjo. Nabwera exuded confidence and the media took the matter seriously, giving the news story a lot of prominence. But among a cabal of KANU stalwarts who loathed the idea of Jonjo returning, all was not well. The party stalwarts accused Nabwera of being a Jonjo sympathizer. He was soon replaced as Secretary General by Moses Mudavadi. Earlier, when he was a minister in the office of the President, Nabwera was even more influential than the KANU Secretary General. In this position, he was close to power, becoming one of the most sought-after ministers in Moi's regime. In the 1988 Mlolongo Q voting general election, he won Lugari constituency parliamentary seat. In 1992, he was defeated by Apili Warire, who vied on a Fodasili ticket. Before leaving parliament, Nabwera was transferred to the Ministry of Information, where he also carried his party whip. Ahead of 1992 multi-party election, Nabwera reformed institutions operating under the Information Dissemination Docket. At the same time, he removed Kenya Broadcasting Corporation Chief James Kangwana via a gazette notice along with his board, replacing them with people he believed to be KANU-friendly. Nabwera is remembered for his diplomatic and political career spanning the two post-independence regimes of Kenyatta and Moi. Jackie Wambiro, The Cabinet.